All right, we're in business. I see good promise and turkey sign. I've got some mature tom tracks here in the mud. Oh, what's that? Barking. But yeah, they're older tracks. We had a lot of rain. It rained for 3 or 4 days straight here. These last 4 days. A lot of rain. So these tracks could have been made yesterday morning before the puddles dried up here, or the day before. They're at least 24 plus hours old. Could be as much as 48 hours old. But they're anywhere between 1 and 2 days old tom tracks. You know, the middle toe is good and long and wide, longer than the outer toes. And he walked that way back towards my truck. But this could be morning tracks. He might be roosting way up high on this high ground where he can hear the hens below. So he can pinpoint where he wants to go get henned up. You know, hang out with a hen for the day, for the morning. They're old. Oh yeah, that's longer than the outer. It's old. He went that way. Yeah, another one here. Look at that middle toe. Look how much longer that middle toe is than the outer toe. Almost an inch difference. Oh, nice and wide and long, that middle toe. Longer and wider than the outer tracks. That's a good bird. That's that older tom that I know is running in here. I've seen him strutting with 4 hens early on, like a month ago. And I never heard him gobble the whole time. Watched him all day long with these hens. And he stayed quiet. Would never gobble. He's a tight-lipped gobbler, I believe. So it'll be a hard one to hunt. But has some good promising sign in here. Yeah, and they come and go. They come and go up this old logging road here, up to the higher ground. And they go back and forth through here. There's the truck back there. Yeah, the hens and gobblers, they run this logging road and dirt road back and forth between the food plots. Alright. Hey, I'm back, guys. Where I'm going is way up to the top of that knoll, way up there. That's where I'm going. Right up there. Way up to the tippy top of that knoll right there. That's going to be my observation spot right there this evening. To try to hear gobbling anywhere around me. I'm going to try to pinpoint where there's some gobblers roosted this evening from that spot right there. Alright, see you next time. Alright, everyone. I made it up here to the highest point. I got a beautiful view of the valley below. Look at this sunset this evening. Beautiful sunset out over here. Way, about a mile that way is where I've been seeing the turkey activity. And I have heard gobbling in the blueberry ground way out about a mile that way. And I've been seeing the gobblers with hens way down there. But there's a lot of sign of showing that the turkey are coming and going from this area where I am right now. I believe there to be turkey roosting around me in this area. And obviously there's some roosting further down that way where I came in to the hunting area. So I'm just gonna sit tight until dark. Just listen for distant gobbling and pinpoint where all these gobblers are roosting. So I can make that game plan for tomorrow morning. Now, I might sound off a couple coyote howls with the howler that I've got to try to produce a shot gobble. But I'm going to listen first for like a good 20 minutes to see if they gobble on their own. There's got to be one roosted here somewhere. Oh, I can feel it. I know there is. But I have a game plan for if I don't hear any gobbling at all. I know where the turkey are, like in the morning by 7 o'clock. Between 6 and 7 in the morning, I know where the gobblers and hens kind of hang out, mill around, do their thing. I know where the turkey like to loaf and hang out like midday and afternoon in the food plots and stuff down already set up, overlooking one of those food plots with a turkey frequent, where I'm running into turkey often when I'm driving in. So that's going to be plan B. I'll set up there in that blind that's already set up on that food plot. If I don't hear any gobbling, if I hear one gobbling from his roost or nearby, then I'll make plans to sneak in here early tomorrow morning to set up behind the ghost blind, put out my decoys, and do some little calling, and see if I can't coax that gobbler in for a shot on opening morning. Yeah, so wish me luck. See you in a little bit. All right, everyone. Well, no gobbling this evening. I can't believe it. But, hey, won't you smash that like button for me if you could? It just helps the algorithm boost this video out further to get more impressions, so we'll get more views and likes and comments and all that good stuff. If you're not already subscribed to my Spikes and Gills YouTube channel, would you please go ahead and click subscribe? Greatly help me out a lot. Greatly appreciate the follow and the support. All that good stuff. Be sure to drop comments every time you watch one of my videos and hit that like button. Help the algorithm boost my videos out further. And yeah, please subscribe so you won't miss any future uploads by Spikes and Gills. All right, guys. Hey, take it easy. Happy hunting. Be safe. God bless. See you next time. Alright, well, I got one. How awesome. Man, he's roosted right there, like 100 yards away. I'm glad that driving in didn't make him go tight-lipped, make him shut up. Sometimes when they hear a truck coming by or anything like that, or any loud noise, it could spook them, make them go quiet on the roost, and they don't always shot gobble. They'll stay quiet. They don't always gobble their heads off like that. He went quiet here in the last minute. He must have heard me walking by, and it just put him on edge. I started walking away kind of fast and making a lot of noise in the sand. I was scuffing my feet really as I walked fast up the dirt road, and I think it shut him right up. I think that spooked him a little bit. Yeah, he shut right up. Or it's just because the sun went down and it's late, and they do go quiet eventually. There's a certain cutoff point where they stop gobbling. And I think that's about now. I think it's pretty much when the sun sets for good, they kind of go quiet. So I need to come here in the cover of darkness. I need to be an hour before first light. I mean, I got to be that early so it's pitch black dark so I can scoop by him as quietly as possible. And hope that he just passes me off as being a deer walking by or something. I can't have him seeing me or even hearing me all that much. I'm going to try not to spook him on the roost. I already have my blind set up and the decoys in the blind, ready to go. I know where they loaf and feed and where he hangs with hens and does his thing. I'm just hopeful that he doesn't pitch down and come back this way towards where I'm going to be parked. I'm hoping he doesn't come away from where I'm going to be set up. I'm so hopeful that I can get him fired up on his roost, get him angled my way and wanting to pitch down and fly right into my decoy set, and then it will be lights out for him. That's my hope. But he could end up pitching down and go in a completely different direction, but then it'll just be a run and gun situation. I'll just have to stay with him and just hopes that he stays vocal, gobbling, and that I can get on him another way in hopes that I can get him. But I'm going to try my darndest to get this bird in the morning. He's right there, man. How awesome is that? I am pumped. Can't wait to get after them. All right, guys. Hey, see you in the morning. Got a woodcock over here. Oh, hear him. He's right behind me. Got a woodcock. Oh, you probably can't see that. It's dark. Got a woodcock over here. Yeah. He's coming, guys. Right behind me. He's gonna come in right here. Oh yeah, they're coming. Nice. Oh my word. He's right there. Right before. Oh yeah. Oh, he was super close. I hear him walking. There we go. Yeah, I just tagged out. Guys. Tagged out 2 nice jakes. Sweet. Tagged out. The morning I've had, my word. Ah! Is this recording? Oh yeah. We're in the 3rd week of the turkey season and haven't been able to make it happen. Yeah, I had these roosted up here. I'm not so sure it was them gobbling. There is a big tom around somewhere. I saw all 3 in here with the big tom. I think the big tom went away with the hen. These 2 I called in. These are just jakes, I think, but yeah, the big tom. Yeah, that's the one I heard going away from me with the hen. I knew that they had a hen with them, that they were henned up. So sweet. But just like that, I'm tagged out on the 3rd week, and I'll take it, man. If it's just 2 jakes, but I'll take it because I've been frustrated. It's been a very frustrating season. These birds have been giving me the slip like crazy. I haven't been able to connect for some reason. I mean, I'd get them, I'd roost them the night before, and it was a 50-50 chance that I'd set up in the right spot where they'd want to pitch down. Yeah, and I even did some light hen calling, like the calls that the hens would make in the tree. Did some fly down cackling. Yeah, did all that stuff that you do to fire up a tom on his roost to get him to come. And they'd go the opposite direction. The one morning I had them roosted in the same spot. They love to roost back here. It's a great roosting area. And I was set up down there, and they ended up pitching down and going to my truck. They ended up out in front of my frickin' truck where I parked. That's how frustrating my season has been. Yeah, I'm set up here, guys. Yeah, I knew they were roosted down there, about 200 yards that way. And they run this dirt road back and forth. There was tons of sign in here. And I had them patterned out for the most part. I had these birds scouted out really well. I knew where they like to roost and where they travel back and forth. I knew where they like to loaf throughout the day, and, you know, feed and strut, and the gobblers mess around with hen and stuff. So I set up here, and they're overlooking their natural travel route where they go back and forth up this dirt road. And I got my decoys set up right out here. Hen and Jake decoy. Here's my birds. Here they are. Sweet. This is awesome, man. Yeah, that big tom didn't come in. I'll make it to work. Ooh, nice. Sweet. Well, they got nice beards on them. Not bad for Jay. But I'm tagged out. Got me a double. Sweet. Nice. Awesome. Take it, man. This one's smaller, I think. Oh man, my season's been frustrating, to say the least. Yeah, I had these gobblers roosted last night. They were roosted right in the same spot that the gobbler I was chasing 2 Saturdays ago now. It was the first Saturday of the season. He was roosted back there with a hen. I know he was henned up. And I was set up fairly close, within 100 yards, and I had a 50-50 chance that I'd sit in the right spot where they'd want to pitch down, knowing he was with a hen and henned up, that he'd be flying down and getting with that hen, and that hen would pull him away. And that's exactly what she did. She pulled him in the opposite direction from where I wanted them to come, and they ended up coming out in front of my truck. Parked right up here. I'm parked further down the road that way, but I was parked just over here, like 50 yards away. Gobbler and hen come right up the dirt road here, come right out in front of my truck, and came out here behind the camera there and went over here. I put the sneak on them, and I kept figuring out where he was at when he would gobble, but he went mute. For some reason, that gobbler would just quit gobbling. He went mute, and I lost where they were at. And I don't know if they saw me. I don't know if I spooked them at all, or if it was something else. Went completely quiet, just like that, like someone flipped a switch. Boom, no more gobbling. He wouldn't even shock gobble to any crows flying overhead, or any other birds or anything. He just would not shock gobble to a yelp, or anything I'd do, he would not gobble. And I don't know why. That's how my season started, just like that. It was very, very frustrating. And then the weeks to come were even more frustrating. I wasn't getting any gobbling. I was trying to toms the evening before, trying to get some shot gobbling before the morning hunt. Nothing, nil. Just they've been tight-lipped and quiet. It's been a quiet season, no gobbling at all until last night and this morning. It all came together, and I tag out on a double, on my second ever double. And both doubles have been on Jake's, but I'll take it, man, because my seasons get frustrating like this, and I just don't know if I'm going to even seal the deal at all on a big tom. You know, obviously all turkey hunters hope for that big 3, 4, 5-year-old tom,
But to tag out on a double, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'll take it, man. This was super exciting. It was thrilling my heart. I was so excited, as if it was a big, mature tom coming up that dirt road. I thought it was. I think that these two were gobbling together to make it sound like... And jakes do that a lot of times. I didn't know if you knew this or not. But jakes, a lot of times, when together like this, in threes and twos, they'll like gobble simultaneously to make it sound like a big, boisterous, loud tom gobble. So I thought it was the mature 3-year-old tom coming up that dirt road. I thought for sure. So my heart was just leaping out of my chest. I was super excited and all anticipating and just, oh man.